And the first question stands in the name of the Leader of the Opposition, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all his statements in relation to Kim Dotcom and the inquiry into the actions of the Government Communications Security Bureau?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I stand by my full statements in the context in which they were given.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Speaker, when did the GCSB begin surveillance of Kim Dotcom, and when did they realise they were acting illegally?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, I think the memorandum spells out exactly when that work began, if the member gives me a moment. It's the 16th of December 2011 and it ended on the 20th of January 2012. GCSB recognised the error a few days before it told me. I think it was about 5 to 7 days before it told me.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Who first told him of GCSB illegal surveillance, and approximately what date was that?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Oh, it was the Monday the 17th of September when GCSB came over to advise me that it was an error.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Is he aware of any involvement by staff from DPMC, the SIS or NAB in the Dotcom case, and if so, what involvement was there?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
I'm not sure about the latter two, SIS and NAB. DPMC may have been advised, but I don't know that, but I have to go and check that. It's possible they would have known in that period when I was told on Monday the 17th.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Did he receive any advice from those agencies in the past 12 months in relation to the Kim Dotcom case?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, not in relation to this issue. I was only informed of that on the 17th of September. Whether there was early advice on extradition and other matters, I'm not sure. I don't think so.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Given that the ministerial certificate signed by Bill English said that the Kim Dotcom communication intercepts, quote, would likely prejudice the security of New Zealand, does he feel he should have been told well before by either Bill English or his own department?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, no. It's important to understand what the ministerial certificate is. So the ministerial certificate is essentially a suppression order which was on the basis of an application by Kim Dotcom's legal team to release the name of GCSB's activity. It's not normal practice for us to do that, and so because they believed they'd acted lawfully, they asked the acting Prime Minister to sign the ministerial certificate, which avoided them having to make that public statement.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Does he think he was providing proper democratic oversight of his agency when he did not receive advice of the GCSB involvement of the Dotcom case in the past 12 months?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, yes. It would be quite inappropriate for me to be involved in a police raid, and if this member wants to one day be Prime Minister and direct the police, wow, that's a pretty interesting way he's going to go.
Order. I think that's sufficient. Question number 2, the Honourable Tohenare.
Speaker, my question is to the
I want
Minister
to hear
of
the Honourable
Finance.
Tohenare.